if I can have everybody's attention for just a moment here this evening. I told you earlier that our child honoree is Elizabeth Bradley. And Elizabeth had hoped to be here tonight, but when you're 4 years old and you're battling cancer, you never know from one day to the next where you're going to be, and tonight she's in the hospital. But Elizabeth's mother, Denise Bradley, is here, and we want Denise to come up. Thanks so much for coming. I know you just got off work, and I know you're probably anxious to get over to the hospital and see Elizabeth. But what are you going to tell her when you get there about what you've seen here this evening so far?
Just how many people came out and how beautiful everybody looked. Tell her I love her.
And what we want you to do when you get there is tell Elizabeth that there's a whole lot of people here that love her and all the other kids over there at the hospital, and that we're doing everything we can to help them get better, and that we know that if she keeps fighting hard, she's going to be just fine too.
Yeah, I agree.
Elizabeth's sister, how's she doing, Alora?
She's good. She's around here somewhere. Oh, there she is.
Can we bring her up? All right, let's bring Alora up here. Come on up. There you go. Stand next to Mom. Are you shy? Are you willing to talk on the microphone? No? Oh, she's gonna be real shy. I know this is tough for you, Denise, but can you tell us a little bit about what the people, the medical staff over at Cardinal Glennon, Cardinal Glennon is a beneficiary of the funds from St. Baldrick's Foundation. Tell us a little bit about what it's like to interact with them when you have a child that's sick like Elizabeth.
They're absolutely wonderful. They accommodate her as best they can, along with all the other children there. They have their own special floor, and they have their own playroom and their own kitchen area, and they're just nothing but kind and helpful.
Well, you tell Elizabeth that we wish she was here with us tonight, but we're glad that she's somewhere where she's getting good care. And tell her father that we know he's still planning on getting his hair shorn. And tell him about all of his co-workers that are here tonight, also supporting the cause. And we won't keep you long because I know you want to get over and see Elizabeth.
Thank you.
All right, let's have a big hand for Denise Bradley. Oh, Denise, wait. We have a gift here. This is for Elizabeth, so we want you to take that to her. It's from all of us here tonight. We just want her to know that we're thinking of her. And I'm going to ask Alora, will you take those flowers for Elizabeth? All right, thank you very much. All right. The table at my right is where you can make a donation, and it's never too late to make a donation. Our goal tonight, as you can see, is $25,000, but our thermometer goes well beyond that. So even when we hit the $25,000 goal, it's not going to be too late to make a donation. For that matter, if you're not prepared to make a donation this evening and you would decide down the road that you would want to, the fundraiser never stops. So you can donate online at any time, and there is a link at altongodfreyrotary.org where you can do that. The stylists and barbers who have volunteered their time this evening to help us out, you know, typically they get a pretty good penny for the work that they do. But this evening they have decided to volunteer their services to help us out. And I'm going to start here at the chair where Father Roger is and introduce to you Chuck Gable from A Cut Above. A big round of applause for Chuck. Next to him we have Bruce Childress, also from A Cut Above. Over here on the other side we have Jana O'Neill from Top Notch. Next to her is Jennifer McGuire from Right Look. Now I have to go over here because I didn't get your name. This is Nancy.
Nancy Reynolds from JCPenney.
Nancy Reynolds from the JCPenney Salon. And do we have another barber over here? Are you? Okay, David, what's the last name? David McElrath from JCPenney as well. So we thank all of them for their time. Now, Father Roger is going first. Father has been himself undergoing some chemotherapy, and so he decided he better hurry up and get the haircut while there were still some there to cut.
Since the pastors of St. Ambrose and St. Mary's turned down my challenge to have them join me, if you're from one of those churches, you can give to me too.
Or for that matter, you don't even have to be Catholic, I'm sure. Any contribution for the children, regardless of your faith, is more than welcome. Part of the reason that having one's head shaved is part of this fundraiser is it shows solidarity with the kids. It's not unusual when a child suffering from childhood cancer undergoes chemotherapy for family members to shave their heads to show solidarity with that child who oftentimes loses his or her hair as part of the treatment. And so that is the sacrifice that each one of these volunteers is making here tonight. It's a show of solidarity for all the children in this community and every community that are undergoing treatment and who lose their hair, and it's a small sacrifice. And our hope is that when you see somebody up here that you see doing these good works, that if you've not already contributed, you can make a contribution, because it's all about trying to reach our $25,000 goal. And I think we're going to have some updates as we go along, because I know that total is climbing.
As Sam said, it's not too late. The fundraising will go on, so...
All right, you're just stalling now. I know, that's all you're doing, you're stalling because you don't want to get in the chair. But let me say one more thing about Ed. When Ed brought the fundraiser idea to the club, he's right, the board said, well, go right ahead. But they said, if you're willing to chair it, and he was, he rolled his sleeves up, he put the committee together, and it's thanks to him we're here this evening. And in just a moment, I'm going to have Patty come over, Ed's wife. I want you to come out here. You go ahead and sit down and let Bruce get busy on you. So far, we've brought in an additional $8,021, so we're going to move the thermometer up to $20,606.